What's up? Hello, it's Nathan, solo developer in modern music, modern game dev here. Have you ever wanted to make your own application? Have you ever imagined something? A lot of people haven't, believe it or not. Have you ever thought of an application that you wanted to build? Okay, if you have, this video is for you. If you pay for an application that's a subscription-based application, this also might be for you. Okay, so this video is pretty much, I want to talk about how anything and everything is practically accessible in 2026. So you can build your own app. You are allowed to build your own app. And the reason why I say that is because it is very, very easily done with AI. I know, spoiler alert, AI. So sad. So if you're an AI moralist, this video is not for you. Codex, Open Code, Claude Code, Clawbot. These are different types of AI agent bots. Now you might be asking what was an AI agent. Okay, well first let's start with the chat. Okay, so if you know OpenAI, they made ChatGPT. Okay, so ChatGPT is a chat bot that you're able to talk to. If you haven't used it, I highly recommend it. So they have developed a program that could make code and build it. Not only that, another step further, it can access your computer. Now, this is it on my computer. Open up right here. It's a very simple thing. You can give it access to your whole computer, like I said earlier, and you can give it tasks. This is we're gonna get to making our own app, but this Codex app, Open Code, Open Claw, they are very powerful when they have access to your computer. And so one of the things that I got to do was check my hard drives, diagnose some hard drives to see why they were unwritable, try and fix things from the code side of things. Now that's a super valuable thing to have as just like a computer user. You know, you ever have corrupt files, you can have this Codex, OpenClaw, these bots be able to fix things that are broken and or just diagnose things, which is super amazing. And because Geek Squad exists for a reason. This is essentially Geek Squad in your computer. You don't have to call someone, you could just ask your computer and it'll fix itself, and it'll do that. So it has access to the full back end. It can write files, it could read files, and given that, using your imagination, you can now start to build things out of thin air, pretty much, because you can ask it to start writing code. So one thing that I want to do is make my own chatbot. So I can see that this costs credits. Here's the catch: if you don't have ChatGPT Pro, you don't get unlimited amount. You're like, there's like a time setting, there's time limits, and so long story short, I wanted to make my own, a local host that can build and be an agent and do exactly what all these big companies are offering right in your computer. And here is the long chat chain that I have to make it. And it is very long. I'm on a Mac Mini, given the context, and this is what it made from this long context. What I did is I fed it MLX libraries, which, if you don't know, MLX is a chat agent or chat LLM type of programming that works better on Macs rather than Windows, and I'm on a Mac Mini, so that's what I'm going to use. For Windows, Ollama is a thing, so Ollama is going to work better with those GPUs. I'm using a Silicon chip. Those use NVIDIA, AMD, those other types of graphics GPU processors. So this is what I got. I went through. It's kind of ugly, I'm going to be honest. I think it's pretty effing ugly. But in terms of functionality, I paired it with Unity. So Unity, now we're going to get into some nitty-gritty details. Unity has a server that you can connect to for AI agents. I can do a video on that. I found a video on YouTube already on it, so you could find it there. So pretty much you can connect clients to your Unity. And so I pretty much told Codex, I said, hey, I want you to research MCP servers, connect it to my program, and be able to script and read in my program. So, and that's what it does. So I can say, make me a object rotation script on my desktop. And it'll go ahead and do that. Now the speed of it is going to be based off your GPU, CPU. This is really interesting. So it asked me, what do I want to do with it? Which is a very fair response. There's there's different modes. I can refresh, use active editor, and so there's like, it's really cool. So this is my own thing that I built out of it. I built some other apps, like a terminal for stock trading. I cleared it all off my hard drive because I needed space to make my actual games. But it's really cool what it can do. So right now, I mean, it kind of choked up there with, I mean, it's not that I failed. It just wanted more detail. So that's it. It also responded pretty quick. Tell me something random. And that was pretty quick. So I made it to search the web. This can search the web as well. Now, Codex and these agent applications can connect to Gmail, can connect to external applications that can help your workflow or in whatever you want to do. Realistically, you want to do your taxes, want to do whatever. I'm not sure what you want to do, but I am in the Codex house right now, just because it works so well. It's easy to set up. It's just an application. There's open code, OpenClaw. OpenClaw is also one that you can plug in a local LLM. You can plug in Olama. You can plug in, in theory, I can plug in my Codex, my Fuse chat into OpenClaw because it's open-ended. And you install that. You can download the application that does it standalone, or you can just copy this right into your system, Windows, Linux, Macintosh, and that is how you are literally allowed to make your own applications. You can copy Spotify, you can copy any application that you really wanted to in today's day and age, or you can just use an AI agent to clean your computer of all the old garbage, or organize your photos, whatever you want it to do. We live in this day and age, and I just want to talk a little bit about that, because I'm a solo developer, and as a solo developer, I'm looking for all the tools that will help me get better in today's day and age, because there's enough competition, and there's a lot of tools out there that we can use. Okay, that's Nathan Modern. Please subscribe. Tune in if you're a developer of any kind. If you like music, check me out, Modern Music, and I shall see you later. Peace.